Evening. Kate, can we have roll call, please?
Sure. Sean Kidd.
Here.
Doug Bryson.
Here.
Gary Cunningham.
Here.
Bruce Robinson.
Here.
Don Williams.
Here.
Jim Davis is absent. And Eric Furborn.
Here. Richard, are there any agenda changes or revisions this evening?
No, there aren't.
Oh, okay. And then we have a new planning commissioner.
Yes, we have Gary Cunningham down here at stage right. Gary, you want to say a few words? And a little bit of education. You have to speak right into the microphone. So.
Hey, my name's Gary Cunningham. I'm at 1221 Northwest 12th Street here in Lincoln City. I'm a recent resident. We've come here for 20 years vacationing, moved from Utah. We had an 11.5-inch rainfall annually, so this is going to be a little bit different. I have a wife, beautiful wife, family up in Vancouver and Portland area. My agenda is to serve the people and as many as possible.
Great. Well, welcome.
Welcome aboard. Thank you very much, Mr. Cunningham.
Oh, I was a financial analyst at a rocket plant.
Okay. Well, welcome aboard. Thank you for your participation. So, commissioners, everybody received a copy of the minutes for the November 19th meeting. One of those, huh? If everybody's had a chance to read them, if there's no revisions or changes, could we have a request for approval, please?
So moved.
Have a second? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Public comments on non-agenda items or matters not involving a public hearing. Is there anybody out there wish to speak this evening? Not yet. Okay. No final orders or resolutions or written communications scheduled this evening. No public hearings on the schedule. There is no old business on the schedule. No new business on the schedule. And reports and comments. Richard.
Main thing I want to say is everybody but Eric, gird your loins. Starting next month, we're going through the VRD hearings again and hearings on some other ordinance amendments as well. So we'll be quite busy.
I do have one question. We had talked at the last meeting about voting for the new officers. Are you going to wait till after the first of the year to do that?
Yes, the rules of the Plan Commission require to be done the first meeting of the year.
First meeting of the year. Okay. I knew we had some discussion, so I just wanted to double check. Thank you very much. Okay.
We'd just like to mention again that we're having a National Flood Insurance Program workshop this evening. This afternoon, we had one for professionals, and that included, we had 64 people there. We had some insurers and also insurance agents, and also a lot of realtors. And I thought it was a very good meeting. The mayor was there as well. And very informative. We did videotape it, but we did not broadcast it this evening. We will broadcast and also have it streaming live on the web. So anyone interested, the meeting is scheduled to start at 6:30.
Okay. Thank you, Deborah. Richard, do you have anything?
I do not have anything.
Planning commissioners, anybody have any comments? Nobody's got anything to say. Anybody out there in the audience wish to speak again? Okay, well, I have a little bit, I guess. This is my last meeting, and I'd like to thank everybody for letting me participate. I've met a lot of great people and learned an awful lot about how the city works and runs, and I really appreciated the opportunity to serve the city and to be part of this community because it is home. And I'm thankful for that. It was a little daunting at times, but managed to get through all of it. And I have just completed my 8th year with the Planning Commission. And I guess all the seats are filled now. So as the seats come up in the city to volunteer, folks, please, it's a very rewarding experience, and if you have the opportunity, are interested in serving, there's not a lot of glory to it, but it kind of makes you feel good about serving and being part of the community, and I want to thank everybody for giving me the opportunity to do that. So future agenda and next meetings.
Next meeting is January 7th, and we have 4 public hearings on the agenda. On vacation rental dwellings, Clear Vision Triangle at Corners, accessory dwelling units, and cottage housing developments. Be a full
Sounds like
evening.
starting the new year with a full plate, huh?
Yes, very much so.
There we go, okay. Okay, anybody else have anything?
Yeah, I do,
Mr. Mayor.
if I can, before you adjourn,
Okay.
Mr. Chairman and Commissioners. Eric, I wanted to take this opportunity to inform the Commissioners, as well as the public at large, as some of your escapades as Chairman and a Commissioner on this Planning Commission. So some research was done for me, because 8 years is a long time to, build an inventory of things, and I thought there was a lot of fascinating information here that I thought appropriate to share. If you can stand it and bear with us.
Put up with it. Okay.
And for the public to know, Eric was actually appointed by City Council back in December of 2005. Unlike tonight's meeting that's going to end here, and I'm trying to push it past at least 10 minutes, his first meeting, January 3rd, 2006, started at 7 p.m. and ended at 11:45 p.m. His second meeting, the second meeting in January 17, started at 7 p.m. and ended at 12:15 a.m. So he's come a long ways in 8 years from having 3-hour plus meetings to 10-minute meetings.
It's a good thing sometimes.
I've noted too that you're now chairman and control of the time. So I applaud
This is a wonderful tool.
I applaud your efficiency. So I went down looking. I was curious over an 8-year span. What does a commission look at and see? Some of the interesting things, probably hard for a lot of us to remember, that there's actually been 2 annexations that you've been involved in, Eric. Of course, the most recent, Rhodes End. You've been involved with 33 appeals, 33 conditional use permits, 12 comprehensive plan and zoning map amendments, including the rezoning of the Ocean Lake District, Nelscott District, R1 County, West Side Devils Lake area, and park and open space. Planned unit developments, 20 in your time. Subdivisions, 10. I noted most of these are still empty with lots, or buildable
My
lots.
fault now, right?
1 street vacation, and 38 variances over these 8 years. Legislative zoning ordinance amendments, 36. This included adoption of commercial design standards, wind and solar energy, urban architecture, mixed use in commercial zones, geologic hazards, as well as several amendments on rules on tree protection and vacation rental dwellings. In addition to all that, some of the other notable, at the start of Eric's term, he was involved with numerous hearings related to Measure 37 claims in 2006 and 2007. This commission has also reviewed Lincoln City walking and bike plan during your term. So it's quite a list of things, and I know you noted out to the public of fulfilling and a sense of giving back to the community, but these are kind of, in a nutshell, the kind of things that a commission like Planning Commission deal with. And I got to tell you, from this mayor and certainly the citizens of Lincoln City, we're appreciative of the time, Eric, that you've spent not only on this commission, but in these latter years chairing the commission. So we're grateful for the service you've provided and want to give you a big thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.
If we can, I've got a certificate in black and some recognition, if that's
Well,
okay.
Thank you. It's been an honor. Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor.
Anyone getting a picture of this? There we go.
Dedication is...
There it is.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Appreciate it. Everybody, it was a lot of fun. Anything else, Richard?
No, I'll just add my thanks and
okay.
tell you how much I appreciate everything you've done. You've gone through boom and bust here, and through some pretty trying experiences, but I think always setting an example of calmness, kindness, and applying the criteria as we're supposed to. So I appreciate everything you've done.
Thank you. I think I'd like to thank the staff. I didn't mention the staff earlier, but staff has done a wonderful job in over the years in preparing and with their research and the time they spend getting things together for the commission, the commissioners, so that they have all the information they need to make a good decision, and have been very helpful for myself, and I hope the rest of the commissioners over the years really take stock in the help that they can get from the staff, because they are very helpful and very thorough in what they do. So thank you. Okay, anyone else? Okay, well, our next meeting is Tuesday, January 7th, 2014 at 6 p.m. This time in this place. With that, I guess, happy holidays, and we are adjourned.